He's arrested Larry Arnold. Today's TMJ4 got this exclusive video of that arrest. Arnold is a sex offender. He'd been hiding in the Kettle Moraine woods for several days. It took canines, sheriff's deputies, and U.S. Marshals to eventually track him down. Well, manhunts in the woods, as you might imagine, can be very challenging. Joining us now in the studio, Captain Jay Johnson and Officer Steve Turnacliff of the Greenfield Police Department. Thanks a lot for coming in.
You're welcome.
And you brought along the department's newest canine. That is Kharma. Thanks so much for being here. Talk a little bit about a manhunt. How do you begin a manhunt in a case like we saw last week in Washington County?
What we do is we always set up a perimeter, try to hold somebody down, lock them down, and then we bring in our specially trained friends to come in and track them. And
how do you get the scent for the dog to pick up?
Our dogs, basically, they work off ground disturbances, fresh grass being broken, twigs, leaves, pavement, and also the person's skin cells, the skin rafts that fall off them. They smell different. Each person smells different. That's why the dogs are able to stay on that one same track from start.
And how do you get the dogs ready to go for something like this?
Well, Steve?
Well, it's a constant training that we do. You know, they're pre-trained initially, then we go down and we train with them. We get familiar with the dogs. And then, yeah, I mean, it's a constant training that we do. We are always setting up different scenarios and tracking different people, different things.
Do you have certain commands or hand signals or something you use to work with the dog?
Yep, we're fairly new yet, so I've been working on some hand signals. He's got, if he's looking at me, he's pretty occupied here.
He's watching everything going on in the studio here.
Yeah, he's pretty preoccupied. But yeah, I mean, it's ongoing training that we do. Hand signals, and all of his commands are in Dutch.
In Dutch?
Yep, so he, most of, yep, that's...
Now, let's talk a little bit about the dog itself. Is this a fairly new dog to the department, but he doesn't look like a puppy or a young dog.
No, basically they get him after about a year and a half. They have to mature. They have to be able to go through the selection test that the dogs go through, because these dogs, as you see, I mean, they're very obedient, high intensity. They got to have the skills what it takes to be a police dog.
Yeah. Now, some dogs I know search for people. Other dogs are used for either explosives or for drug investigations. What are Kharma's specialties?
Kharma is both searches for people, and he searches for narcotics, hidden narcotics. He also does some evidence location in case someone commits an armed robbery, throws a gun in the woods. These dogs will be able to go out and find that.
Yeah. Now, will Kharma become sort of like a member of your family, Steve?
Yeah, I go to work, I leave work, he's always with me, and he's got his own little kennel outside at home, and yeah, he's you know, he's still getting acclimated to my family and my dogs at home, but so far so good.
Well, welcome to the family and to Greenfield as well. Captain Johnson, Officer Turnacliff, and Kharma, Officer Kharma. Thanks a lot for coming in, puppy. A very, very good dog.
Thank you.
All right.